Boy, that was cool. We just changed the memory card. The battery died, but there was only 2 minutes left of recording time. So we're almost done with this ride, but we did make that change. I wanted to make sure that I carry the memory cards. So we do have 8 hours, 8.5 hours of record time on this trip. So over the next, when I wake up in the morning, I jump on the computer, I set up my GoPro to download, first download high performance videos, and then I upload them to YouTube. But you'll do a little bit every day for a couple of 3-4 days, and you get them all on there. Most of the videos are shorter, but unfortunately I do have, when I first started riding, I forgot, oh shit, I gotta shut that sumbitch off, because I don't know how long keeps going, but look at that, I didn't even have to turn the power back on this beast. It's still on. So it didn't take me very long to change the memory card or the thing, and that stuff is right here in your front side sling pack. I had the batteries in there and the memory cards in there, and when I put an old battery back in, I just put it in the sling pack. The good batteries are inside of the plastic bag inside of the sling pack, so you keep everything separate so you know which batteries are good, which are bad. I got 5 batteries with this deal, and I've needed 3 of them. So essentially I've got 2 extra batteries. There will come a day where maybe they'll come into play, but the car charges them for me. You know what I'm saying? In the evening when you quit riding and you're relaxing, drinking beers, you'll record, charge 2 batteries. When you wake up in the morning and eat breakfast, relaxing for 2 hours, you'll record another or charge another battery, because it takes about 2 hours ish. So there is plenty of time to charge the batteries. You can probably get by with 3 batteries, but having 4 would be the optimal. 5 might be overkill, but they do offer a pretty good price when you buy 2. And when you buy the charger, you get 2. And you certainly do need the charger. I used the charger on this trip. I didn't need to, but I was running the generator, so I said, what the fuck, charge the batteries too. So I did one night. But when I'm charging the car, when you charge the car, you don't want to be charging anything else, just the car. Because if you charge anything else, it'll take away from the draw to the car, and you won't get your 13%. You won't get your 13% of charge in the 3.5 hours of runtime. It runs for 3.5 hours because there's bigger draw when you're doing your car. You're doing 24 amps at 120 volts. So at home, you'd be doing 24 amps. You'd be doing 24 amps at 240 volts. So it charges twice as fast at home when you're doing 24 amps as it is when you're out here in the wilderness. That's why I was off. I'm not an electrician. So I don't know all the electrical data, you know what I'm saying? But I'm learning it as we go. But either way, on this particular trip, my car right now has 36%, I believe. On this particular trip, I did use the chargers, and I did charge my car 25%. And during that time, the car would have lost at least 4%. So, because I charged my car 25% and I didn't lose 4%, essentially I gained 29% of charge. Keeping the math simple here. So right now my car has 36%, I think 35, somewhere around there. You know, when I arrived here yesterday, it had 39. So since yesterday, you know, what, maybe, maybe 12 hours, I've lost 4%. So bottom line is your car loses energy even when it's just sitting there, especially if it has to cool the batteries, if the cabin temperature exceeds 95 degrees. But in any case, if I didn't charge it 25%, right now, I would probably have 6% when you do the math. So I need probably 6 or 7 or 8% to get to the top of the pass. So it's a good thing I charged, is what I'm saying. Does that make sense, guys? Do you follow my mathematics on this? No, see, I used to do that shit on my Harley too, right? But when you do that shit, that's all you can do, is just ride your fucking Harley and set up camp and that shit like that. You can't do anything else. You can't ride mountain bikes. You can't ride dirt bikes. I mean, you can rent them, I would presume, but you're pretty much relegated to just eating, drinking beer, and riding your fucking Harley. So that's why there was a time in my life where that was fun to do, to ride your Harley, but it was boring in the end because that's all you can do. I mean, yes, you can rent a mountain bike, but you're not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? First of all, you're going to probably have to transport that mountain bike somewhere to ride it. Anybody seen a car around here with 2 Huskies? Yeah. Oh, there it is. How you guys doing today?
We were wondering what the situation was here. You're on a vacation traveling across?
Yeah. I mountain biked here a couple days ago. Then I went to Thunder Mountain. And then I came back here, and now I've got to go back to Las Vegas today.
Oh. Where's Thunder Mountain?
Thunder Mountain is near Bryce Canyon.
Oh.
It's near, if you know where Red Canyon is as you're driving up there. Yeah. It's the scenic loop. Where are you guys from? But it's the scenic loop where you have the big the tunnels that go through the Red Rock. There's a bike trail in that area called Thunder Mountain. It's pretty technical. It's a very, very well-traveled trail. And in the bad areas, you can always walk your bike. But say it again. This is the Navajo Loop. Very nice trail. It's about 11 miles all the way around. So, you know, you'll just keep making, you won't make any right turns. Let's just say that. You just keep making lefts.
So it's not a lollipop, not a mountain. It goes all
There's a loop. You can either ride half of it to the end, to the Tia campground and come back, because this is a very safe and easy. The other side is nice too, you know what I'm saying? But it did bite me yesterday. I did fall yesterday on it, so
and that's to the right.
that's the loop on the other side up there. But I was sightseeing. I was looking at the lake, and my handlebars caught a stump, not a twig. And I went for a ride, you know what I'm saying? So you just got to be careful. But you guys enjoy yourselves. Do the boys have electrics? Manuals? Those are manual transmissions? What about you guys? Do you guys have manuals?
Yep, we're all
old
doing it by
school.
hand.
All manual transmissions. Those have gone by way of dinosaur. All right, you guys enjoy yourselves, okay? All right, bye-bye. How you doing, girl? You got water? Good girl. Good girl. Daddy's baby girl. That's Daddy's baby girl. Oh, there's a bug in your water. Let me get that bug out of your water. That's my baby girl. Well, that was a good ride, guys. We're gonna shut the power off. We still got 3 green bars. Oh man, it was a good ride. Good girl, you got poopa? Oh. Where's your shade? Jesus, what Dad's doing with this dog? You got shade, boy. You can just go underneath that. You go underneath there if it gets hot. You know the rules and etiquette of riding, be with Dad. You know what you gotta do to stay cool. You gotta keep that range mark. Good boy. Oh, that was a good ride, kids. Oh, you got poopa here, huh? Okay, let me get that out of the way. They did bite me yesterday. Okay, guys, we're gonna shut you down. We just gotta pack her up. Oh God, I'm beat down. It was a good ride. I just want to get this car cooled down in the inside, get air flowing through it. You know, keep the computer smart. Man, I didn't think I would go for a ride today, but there we were, out there doing it again. Man. That was a beautiful 3 days of riding. You know, I'm exhausted. You know, it'll take me a week to get feeling normal. I guarantee you I will be so sore tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But lucky for me, we're good to go. Easy living. We'll do some work on these bikes, clean them all up. I want these bikes clean. I want those chains lubricated. So we're gonna do some cleaning, some lubricating, and both bikes. Gonna get the car all cleaned 100%. Everything taken out, cleaned, wiped down, tire shined. Oh, I get a sore neck. Man, last night I slept like a baby. I slept for 9.5 hours. I did get up a few times through the night, but right back to sleep. I'm just regrouping here. We're gonna get this car packed up, and you know, it's weird. Like I said, I used to have 3 dogs, right? Everybody knows that. So one of the dogs used to lay right here, but even with just the spare tire, I did take 3 dogs with the spare tire back there. But see, all of that shit right there, I would have to throw in the trunk, or I'd have to throw it on the back window, and it would block my view. You know what I'm saying? So now with only 2 dogs, it kind of gives you that extra spare space to kind of throw shit that's, you know, like your biking equipment that's easy to get at. There's the secondary jack right there. I got the 2 tools to use it. We opened up everything so it vent out. This old boy, he's still laying here in the sun, but he can go underneath that. He's smart enough to where he goes underneath that thing. So we're gonna shut you down because the next thing that comes off is my pack. But beautiful trip. And now it's just throwing everything together. Take me 30 minutes. I'm in no hurry. I'm gonna get a nice cold drink from the Gatorade from the refrigerator freezer, and pack this car up and get a couple cold drinks for the road. And we're heading back. And this is actually a perfect time to leave. It's 12 o'clock. So by the time I get rolling, it's going to be 1-ish probably, and I'm going to be taking my time. And by the time you start rolling into Vegas, it'll be 6:30 after rush hour traffic. I'm a fucking genius. Gotta go.